Second event on our program here at Lakeside this afternoon is round 3 of the Queensland Motorcraft Laser Series. 6 laps the distance, and here's the grid. On the front row, we've got car 96, Rod Dawson, and 65, Todd Wanless. Second row, Terry Skeen and Jamie McHugh in cars 51 and 62, respectively. Roger Spencer and Wayne Parker on the third row of the grid. Behind them, Jim Rose and John Clinton on row 4, then Peter Taunton, and Tony Cable on row 5, and on the 6th row, Les Shepherd and Fred Sayers, with Martin Anderson completing a fairly small field for this event.
Yes, we saw a larger turnout of the cars at Surfers Paradise, but we're about 10 seconds away from the start. Should be an interesting first corner. Flag is up, and they're off and racing and getting away quickly. 65 on the inside is Todd Wanless, heading down through the kink towards the carousel, but ranging up with him, of course, on the outside very quickly is Rod Dawson, who sat on pole for this race and has now gone through on the inside to take the lead at the carousel, with Wanless dropping into second, and any number of charges back inside and outside for third at this stage as they'll exit the carousel and head down towards the S's. Little surf and turf there. No harm to anyone. 54 it was. Tried to force his way through, and that, of course, was Wayne Park.
Well, the leader seemed to go unnecessarily wide too, coming out of the carousel, but still maintains pride of place. Rod Dawson
beneath the bridge and heading down to the run at Hungary that'll bring them up to the top of Motorcraft. They are very close from second. 96 though is Rod Dawson. He'll lead them over to the top of Motorcraft and down the roller coaster to Castrol.
Skeen getting very close to the back of Wanless, who's 5th in this championship at the moment. The man that's leading, however, comfortably leads the championship. I wouldn't really say comfortably, in fact, but around about 4 or 5 points, I think, from memory. So he's looking forward to trying to do the best possible job he can in this one at the end of lap 1. And look at them now break out from underneath the slipstream. Skeen here well positioned in 51. Wayne Park also starts to make some gains. Oh, and locking brakes and all running to the back of one another as they go to the right-hander at the carousel. Goodness me, Terry Skeen's come out of that very well in command. Dawson drops back to second, Wanless third, Wayne Park to 4th. Here comes Dawson again.
Dawson fighting back, coming down towards the bridge. Not enough room there on the inside, but look how close they are.
For the uninitiated, this upcoming corner is called Hungary because, as Dick Johnson mentioned, there used to be an embankment on the right-hand side and it used to eat cars. Oh, there goes Wayne Park.
He's just been swallowed. Yeah. He's back on though. 51.
Look at Dawson getting into the back here of Terry Skeen. Front-wheel drive Ford Lasers.
Giving him a little thumbs up. He's really putting some pressure on him.
So it's still Wanless third. Park has dropped back now to 5th placing. I think it may have been Jamie McHugh who moved up. Dawson again out from behind the slipstream. This will be good. Through the kink side by side with Skeen. Now, who's the bravest?
Wanless rushing up to keep the pressure on them as well.
Oops, and a little tap. Thank you very much.
All worked out in Skeen's favour though.
Oh, and Wanless almost unloaded that time. Yes. 62. Jamie McHugh putting the pressure on, so Wanless drops back a spot as this great scrap up front continues.
McHugh's been driving very well of late. We've seen him a couple of times down south, and he did very well at the Surfers Paradise round of this series. And look again as Dawson goes shoving through on the inside. Skeen has to do something to counteract, so he drives into the driver's door. That was a nice old stunt. Now content with second position. Thinks about how to fight back again as Jamie McHugh all the time starts to make up some meterage, and Wayne Park still lurking back in 4th.
They use all of the track and then some, don't they, these folks?
I'll tell you what would be sensational here is one of those Nissan races with all the pro drivers in. But these guys are doing one heck of a job. We've had a lead change just about every lap, and it's on again now. Skeen up on the inside. That's Dawson. Just there, Wanless back a few cars. Look at this, the scrap.
Oh, McHugh's caught on the outside, yes. McHugh's got the run up on the inside of Skeen to take second spot.
And Wayne Park here looking threatening.
Jim Rose in car 55 also up into 4th spot.
Todd Wanless back in 5th.
The fellow who virtually led the race momentarily, held second for a while, third for a while, fourth for a while. The scrap continues. Oh, that is not the place to park. Whoops.
We caught that.
Well, he hasn't finished it yet. He's dumped it in front of Wanless. Wanless just caught the back of him.
Oh, no.
Don't come across the track. So 51, spotted by one of the Dukes of Haphazard. That was Terry Ski.
I was about to say he caught it well, that he made a liar of me. Goodness me. Well, Dawson's laughing all the way to the checkered flag at the moment. Things still looking pretty reasonable for him. Jamie McHugh second with 2 laps remaining. Wayne Park third. Goodness. So McHugh's the one who's been driving very tidily in all this. Wayne Park, however, wants to argue and go round the outside. He's up to second momentarily. Will he hang on to it? No, he's out in the boondocks because the camber drops away from you here. And McHugh comes back.
If you stay a little on the grass there, you can make it up.
On the wild side.
Up to the bridge again. 96. Rod Dawson. Torque forward.
And Todd Wanless, who was almost the leader and then almost second and almost third and almost fourth, is now almost ninth.
Up to Motorcraft again.
Wayne Park's looking a little dangerous here. He's taking a few bites at the cherry as he comes through these sweeping left and right-handers.
The radial's getting a good working out here today.
Dawson drops the front left into the dirt again, flinging a few rocks at McHugh, who's got a nice old graze down the left door. This time through, it'll be 1 lap to go.
And Dawson, if he can survive, deserves a merit badge. He's had everything thrown at him but the proverbial kitchen sink.
Might still happen the way this is shaping up.
Through the kink again, the run down, the right-hander of the carousel.
McHugh third in the series at the moment. Could do well to pick up the extra points for first. And Wayne Park jammed right in the boot of car number 62.
So Dawson leads them under the bridge for the final time. Park still very keen to go on with it. The run to the top of Motorcraft here is going to be critical. Oh, little touch there.
There goes the tail light. Now the other tail light.
While he did that, he's found himself with Park up the outside. This will be a brave manoeuvre. He's the first man that ever went round there on the outside and came out in front, but he'll duck back again on the inside. As they run down the roller coaster to Castrol for the final time. Queensland Motorcraft Laser Series. This is round 3. And here they come up to the checkered flag, and it looks like it'll be Dawson across the strike. And yes, it is, but that's how close they were at the finish. That was a very, very entertaining event. Let's have a look at a little of the action that occurred on the run to Motorcraft a lap or so earlier.
This bloke had this car under control 6 times.
He said, I've got it here. This is Skeen. He said, well, it's almost right. Whoop.
Look out. Oh, my goodness.
But if I go over here, I couldn't possibly be hit.
You'd love to know what Wanless was saying right about now.
And if that wasn't enough, if all else fails, you back up and get them.
Oh, goodness me. Fun and games here at Lakeside in the Queensland Motorcraft Laser Series. But in the end result, they couldn't top Rod Dawson. As I said, they threw everything at him, but he survived to the finish and won quite comfortably. Car 96, Rod Dawson, was the winner. Second placing in the event goes to car 62. That's Jamie McHugh. And third is 54, Wayne Park.